Please report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Iconian is starting to bear fruit, but the project may take more time to complete than we have left. We must consider any plan that ensures our survival.
And yes, today we're going to be going to the Kiana system and doing some stuff. And we get some of the another set of training manuals, which is the second lot of training manuals that you can get out of due to story missions. You get a title, Iconian War veteran, the lithium, another ground weapon, reactive analyst catalyst pack, and a couple of and another kit module, and Death Alliance reinforcements pack, which brings up quite a few ships here. So let's get going.
The war continues.
Oh, let's see out of here.
You are cleared for docking.
Captain Cargan sent his aide descent to give a brief tour of the research facility. So far, the launch ventures with Iconian have been productive. Together, our teams are making progress towards it, and actually designed for a ship that capable of temporal incursions. The tent is waiting for you, sir. Welcome to the Iconian assembly facility. Don't worry about the cracks in the floor. This is a bug that I'm aware of, that I hope the developers are still fully aware of. Anyway, it's in Tulek.
Greetings! On behalf of Captain Cogran and Alliance Command, I am pleased to welcome you to our research station. The Captain is completing his preparations. In the meantime, I will give you a tour of the facility, where we are building a weapon that will end the Iconian threat once and for all. Follow me. Our researchers can explain how the weapon works and answer any questions you may have.
Right, Leeway Lieutenant. Now, this place is used outside of this mission,
And here we have the development area.
How much do you know about the Krenim, 7 of 9?
The Borg have extensive records on the Krenim. They were a species of great interest to the Collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
And what about the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
The Iconians' technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine, but what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines. It would be possible to develop a form of temporal shielding to protect this vessel from alterations in the timeline.
and yes, if you research tonight is someone you might we should get intimate familiar with soon. But Captain Nergan 799 and chat about various stuff and temporal shielding. I heard that Voyager developed it didn't develop it during the Year of Hell. It's about timelines. It's Richard Jelen.
Welcome to our facility. I'm working with one of the teams here to develop the time ship and choose a target. What we do is different from time travel. Anorax's designs are actually for a weapon that can remove elements from the time stream completely, and then time reshapes itself to account for that absence.
time resets itself, does that mean reality itself changes?
In some ways, yes. Once the weapon is fired, it can create an entirely new reality. And anyone or anything that isn't temporally shielded will be a part of that reality. That's why we have to proceed slowly. If we're not careful, we could change everything we know and not even know what's happened.
That could be dangerous as it is to us as the Iconians.
But think of the possibilities. We could reverse the effects of wars, stop threats like the Iconians, even turn back time and eliminate the Borg. This is a weapon, but it's one that can make a better galaxy.
Perhaps, but terrible things have come about from the best intentions.
Captain Cogran's briefing is about to begin. Follow me to the conference room.
Okay, lead the way, Lieutenant, and this place was full of Iconians and a couple of Romulans. Yeah, and we're going visiting the conference room. We won't be really having a full tour of this place. The research labs are not exactly open at the moment. And welcome to a conference room. And Philip Cray and we've got Captain Sean, we've got Commander Durak, Admiral Carrick, Admiral Quinn, and I'm surprised that there's a lot less people here than I thought there were. So let's ask Kagrim.
Greetings. I have heard much about your victories against the Iconians. It is an honor to work with a warrior like yourself. We are almost ready to begin. First, however, Agent Cray would like a word.
I said, now, Philip Cray. Now, he's a very, very popular guy around Space Tech. He has he's got quite a lot of good loot for me from another Klingon, believe it or not. That's purely because of various other stuff. And he's also got, and I really should do a page on that. Oh, sorry about page, I mean a video on that. So, Philip?
Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm the liaison from Temporal Investigations for this project.
Now, we're going to assume that you didn't watch my video when we came around when we put Space Duck, which is about nearly 80 episodes ago. So, who are you?
Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old. That's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson on the USS Bozeman. Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into Starfleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates, due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So, that's where I ended up.
So why does this project need a liaison from Temporal Investigations?
The Federation has some serious concerns about possible violations of the Temporal Prime Directive. Normally, Starfleet personnel are strictly prohibited from directly interfering with historical events, and should make every effort to maintain the timeline.
And yet this weapon is created for the exact purpose.
Indeed. That should tell you how serious this war has become. If the Iconians win, there probably won't be anyone left to preserve the timeline. In this instance, my role is to ensure that we succeed in our task with the minimal possible disruption to the timeline, as well as to address any repercussions of those disruptions.
So the directive is only a directive when it's convenient.
I don't disagree. As a Starfleet officer, I am sworn to uphold the Temporal Prime Directive. Not only that, but I have seen firsthand the dangers that come from ignoring it. But as the Vulcans say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Iconians cannot use time travel, and that makes it a weapon we can use against them. We must consider carefully whether it is too dangerous of a weapon to use at all.
Yeah, and these three are more personal choice questions. I understand, Agent. I'll do my best to help you. I have my Egyptians. I bring them a command or temporal mechanics is a problem I don't need. I understand, Agent. I'll do my best to help you. Because remember, Scarlet is technically a time traveler. She is a time traveler because she actually is older than Cray. Although she claims to be 20 odd. She's 21. Well, technically, she's actually. Mind you, that 21 is only because she always claims to be 21.
The war is not going as well as we might wish. Our fleets are protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had some setbacks, Captain. We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We are still running simulations. We've configured the holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after removing an element from the time stream. Some of these scenarios show promise, but none are exactly what you want.
Very well. We cannot afford to wait another day. We are losing this war. We need to strike now. A direct engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians. Every ship we can muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere. Captain Paris is already moving into position with the Vanguard. Ships here will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokol tonight. But first, we will make the Iconians bleed.
And yeah, I do apologise for the fact that those seats, part of the seats pop up and one was sitting about 3 foot up in the air. Nothing to do with us. And I would take a tour of this place, but we'll continue this tour out another day. And let's beam up and join that battle. I'm just coming from the Catacaggle now. The battle's commenced and Tampars appeared at the edge. We're to rendezvous with a task force waiting in the Iconian system, then report to the Herald Sphere to reinforce the ships already there. And that's right, so I mean, you can see we've got this Decker, which is named after the Commodore Decker, Captain Decker. Could be one or both. And various Klingon and Roman ships.
Ship to arrive. We are ready to set course for the sphere.
Let's go.
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
This way, we pick up multiple distress calls and incoming transmission from Paris. Put them on the main screen. On screen.
Am I glad to see you? It's just not working. The Iconians are gating in their ships, and they have far more reserves than we anticipated. I've called for a hold on the flagship assault until we regroup. There's no point in a suicide run. First, we need to help our ships in trouble. Can I count on you to help?
We'll do what we can for these ships, Captain. And
This is Kyla Met troops from the USS Keller. We are losing warp containment and are in need of immediate assistance.
Engines and weapons are down! Requesting immediate assistance!
This is Commander Noble, RRW, Apex. Require immediate assistance.
That's cleared out the there they are. There's 3 of our ships, and I'm going to have to quickly make a decision. Federation.
Scanning in progress.
Romulan.
Scanning in progress.
And our Klingon warrior. Continue as long as you can. Get your weapons back online and
We're falling back.
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle. Farewell, Captain. Today is a good day to die.
All right, people, we've got one shot at this.
indeed we've got a gateway to go through.
We'll take care of the reinforcements. Follow that dreadnought.
Indeed.
We are clear to enter the gateway.
Right, time to enter the gateway. Driver's sphere. From what we know, the elves use this sphere to control and protect the Iconian Gateway network. We've stretched force resources in spheres like this one since the beginning of the war, but we've never managed to get do more than knock the gateway lines up temporarily. First priority is finding our strike teams. The enemy's flagship ship straight ahead. Incoming hail from Captain Parrish. Present strike on screen.
The flagship's shields are down, and it's losing power. Looks like they're trying to interface with the sphere to give themselves a boost. This might be our one chance to board it and take control. I have 3 troop transports standing by.
Right. We'll clear this clear path. And those little ships are not going to survive long.
Signaling the carriers to move into position now.
And
Herald reinforcements inbound. We need to deal with them.
indeed. I mean, these are Very nice ships if you room, although the negative bar's a bit slow. Let's get to first showing it off his ship. What's that Amity ship doing? Oh, we found our targets. Good. We need to get over there quick, because that's very close to our carrier. If I ask, carrier is okay ship to find. Well, halfway through, we've got another 8 more ships to fly. Those EMP probes do knock out our systems if you're not careful. I'm beginning 2 groups now. Oh my god, our ships are decently set up for battles like this. Oh no, come right from behind. That ship's got itself stuck. Got 22 seconds, so that's kilometers. My turret's just already there. Right. Good job. Let's go up out to these guys in the inside the let's help the teams inside the flagship.
Boarding parties are on the flagship and reporting heavy resistance. I'll stay here and keep any reinforcements off your back. You need to transport to the flagship and help our teams there.
Let's beam over. Interference is in blocking some kind of signals. Time to come straight now. Do what we can.
Great! We got through. What's your status? We can't reach any of the other away teams.
Except for board, away teams are against the Heralds.
Acknowledged. Sensors are picking up power fluctuations near your coordinates. The impact with the Quartar must have disrupted their systems. Start disabling anything you can reach. If we do enough damage, maybe that will help us take their ship.
Sounds like an old-fashioned pirate raid, Captain. Round. Look out, guys. The 10 Tilek, yeah. You meant to make it.
Away teams are attacking power junctions, but they are encountering heavy resistance. It would be an honor to join your team, sir.
Follow me then. And we see our track record is a bit better than when we came with House Peg.
Away teams reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties.
Indeed. There, another group.
Detecting life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead.
Samium. Wonder why I shot that portal. If I follow a disappeared through it, they can come out as a fuse construct. And alright, guys. So these guys are going to start following us now. This way is going to be the...
I am detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction.
Nice. And we've picked up quite a few. Now we've got a Roman team, a Klingon team, and a Federation team. This looks like a very good place to start pick it up. Ooh. Okay. Gotta be careful where you stand around Iconians. Let's give it a say.
Matara is retreating. She might be trying to recharge her energy.
Whoa, what are you doing over there? The fluctuations are increasing exponentially.
There's some power junctions, but until escape using gateway, we must be doing some damage to get her attention.
Interesting, but it makes sense. The Iconians are energy beings. If Matara can't use the ship's systems, she'll use herself as a battery for the gateways. But that's probably dangerous for her. She's bleeding herself dry with every gateway. Keep at it. If you can drain enough of her energy, she might make herself vulnerable.
Indeed. It sounds like a good plan.
Herald, reinforcements!
Oh, you no.
We need to disable the other junction, sir.
Yeah. Alright guys, time to do some disabling.
There is another power junction ahead.
Yeah, and I just see this door open, so let's take it. Oh, this is a bit different, but this is two things. Since I'm expecting we're going to get going to set up some chat spots for here, because as soon as they come along, someone's going to, as soon as we press the button, it's going to end up into a firefight. So let's get about keep going.
Keep disabling the power junction.
It's working. She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
More reinforcements, sir. The area is secure, and the other interface is just over there.
That's just in case we are going for a fight.
I am detecting a third junction ahead.
Indeed, this feels like it's a very nice way to go. No, you could walk around the edges, but oh, would ya? Well, I don't see anything over there, and well, this is probably
another junction just ahead, sir.
Let's banish the other junction.
If we can keep forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her.
Indeed, so let's get how much to suppose we've got our team still here. Although I think we've lost some of the Klingons. No. Lost some of them, but not too many of them.
I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command signal. Scans confirm her energy readings are decreasing. This could work.
Ooh, not good.
A harbinger! Prepare yourself!
Oof, that hurt. Now I'll try to means to heal myself.
We must disable the other interface before we continue.
Come on in. Okay, go. Yeah. Disable this on junction. Good. A lot of damage to the ship. Hopefully we can do some better damage.
4 interface junctions.
Of them. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay. Let's get disabling. The airport spots have fell back.
Reinforcements on their way.
Yeah. Right, let's disable the junction. Put one of these up, put another one of these up. I don't know about that, still a gateway in there.
4 reinforcements. Watch your back.
Oops. Right, we're on to the last 2 junction interfaces, so let's clear this one out. Good. Disappearing again. Yeah, no. Looks like we've lost most of our security officers.
These creatures will pay for what they've done. Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
You made it back. Count yourself among the fortunate few. What's the situation on the flagship?
Tara's dead.
I hate to say it, but that might be the first bit of good news I've heard all day. Okay, we need to fall back. While there's still a chance, the Heralds will be coming back in force.
Acknowledge. And there are many ships around here, yeah. What was ships?
These warriors died well, and they will not be forgotten.
Indeed. This Roman ship looks like a survivor on it. Nope. This Roman ship's got a survivor on it. Picking up escape pods somewhere else. Let's start answering. She had a friend on it too. So many ships. What could be worth this price? I don't know. What's this Federation ship? Could do all we can. The few survivors. All these ships and all these people. Steady. It's not time to mourn. Cost that's in the KN system. We can depart at any time. Let's get going. We need. We've entered the KN system. Several of the senior officers are waiting for the conference room. Yeah, and it looks like half those ships barely made it back. And we'll quick show the research lab. Pretty quiet in here at the moment, but we'll be seeing more of this in the future. And at least there isn't that much that we can do in at the moment. So, Captain Paris,
I want to personally commend you. Whatever success we had in this mission was thanks to you. The Iconians have lost their leader. Their unity is broken. That might give us an opening to end this war. The cost, though, all those people, I can't help but feel that I failed them.
You can't blame yourself, Captain. They knew the risks, wanted to take those risks. Yeah. Next is Nog.
I don't think we have a choice now. We have to complete the Krenim device. Captain Cogran wants it online immediately, but this isn't something we can rush. Cutting corners with temporal mechanics? That's how you end up with unsolvable time paradoxes. Look, I'll do whatever I can, but I'm scared of this technology. Building it will be the greatest challenge of my career. But actually altering time? I'm not sure anyone should have that much power.
I understand your concern, but it's our best option. Next is Captain Cagran.
Despite the extraordinary efforts of you and many others, our operation was a failure. We're still totaling up the casualties, but the cost was too great. The Heralds still stand. They have lost one Iconian, but if anything, that will only prolong the conflict. Defeating Matara was a combination of the sacrifice of Guroth and many others, your quick thinking and martial prowess, and the Iconians' arrogance. Matara did not believe an Iconian could die. The others will not make the same mistake.
We had to take the risk, Captain. We couldn't wait for the burning weapon.
Indeed, but that is a small comfort to the warriors who have entered Stovercore this day. Those of us who remain will mourn, and then we survive another day.
And then we defeat the Iconians. When we're ready to beam up and head back to Superior. And let's do that.
Our losses were great today, and we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy Matara and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional combat to defeat them. Captain Nog and his team will continue their work on the weapon. It may be our only option.
Indeed. Now, as usual, we pick up our experience points and expertise. And we pick up unstable warp trading bubble, which is an engineering ability that we could just trigger off whenever we feel like it. I believe it's. I just don't use it that often, so we can't. I can't tell you how good it is, but it's more of a effect. Iconian War Veteran is a character title which is something that sits it, yeah, and I didn't even bother to do much with it, and I can see I've got piles of them here, so that's not really a big thing. I mean, most of those are actually count-wide for me, and other ones are pure from other stuff. Then we've got the anti-quantum infused Tetrium full auto rifle. Now this is a decent Tetrium weapon, and it's actually something that more of my characters have used in the past. It's one which I wouldn't. It's not one. If you want to have a Tetrium gun, this is the thing to carry. Reactive armor catalysts. This is basically a temporary boost of hit points and hull healing. I'm not sure about these myself. Okay. Universal Kit Module. Jump to assist transmissions. Now this is one of those weird ones. Now this is a debuff and disable select skills. Now this will basically drop the energy damage from your enemies by half weapon according to this half the energy damage for 20 seconds. And it also disables so many reinforcements, fields and fabricating devices. Now this is, believe it or not, okay, brilliant in many of the ground is a ground kit module, and it's very hit and miss because I don't know many that can do this. The Delta Alliance reinforcement beacon. There are similar devices around like this around us already, and I'm going to pick this one for the time being. And the tactical pre-fire chamber. This is a cannon weapon damage booster, and it's one. And I do not recommend getting pre-fire chambers at all ever. So let's get. And this more or less is it. So next time we'll be continuing the Iconian War.
The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Indeed. So see you guys again next time. This has been Mike Shoutwriter.